We just came across an off-market real estate deal. We're about to get on the phone and make an offer, and we're gonna see how it goes. Let's dive into it.
Welcome to the Smack Fest, the beat down. The SWAT team is here on another beautiful day of shutting the week down.
Hey guys, for me for the very first time, my name is William Duria. I reached my financial freedom through real estate investing for passive income by age 32. And this channel is all about passive income so you can live the life that you want to live and you're not stuck in that 9 to 5 until 65. Sound good? Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button below. So this deal that we're about to call right now, this is how I found it, okay? So I ran across this off-market deal. It was actually the appraiser slash inspector that came out to one of my other properties that I'm doing a cash out refinance with. And he was like, hey, do you buy properties? And I was like, I sure do. He has a 2000 built property, year 2000, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,800 square foot. He started some demo work and some paint work. And when I say demo, I mean, he just took up most of the flooring. He painted that it needs to be redone, and the fence got in the back portion got knocked down in a storm that needs to be fixed. Okay, so all entail needs about $10,000 or so of actual, go in and fix up. Okay, so the ARV on this house is $225,000. We're about to call right now on the phone and offer him $150,000. But wait, let me tell you about his motivation real fast. He took advantage of the forbearance period, and that is coming to an end very soon. And he doesn't know, and I don't know either, how the government is going to work with this loans. Are they going to foreclose on people? Are they going to take it and put it on the back end of their loan? What are they going to do? He doesn't want to really risk it. He wants to get out of there. He owes $112,000, so he has enough equity to make sure that I can come in, buy it, pay off the loan, and he would have enough cash in his pocket to actually walk to another property, make a down payment, and be able to move. I'm also going to offer him a free lease back. And what that means is I'm going to buy the property, close on the property, and he's going to have about 2.5 months of free living. Nothing, of course, he's already kind of doing that with forbearance, but he won't owe me anything for me as like a thank you to him for doing the deal together. So let's give him a call. Chance to talk to the missus at all?
No.
You haven't had a chance? Okay, that's cool.
No, let me tell you, she's got a disease that doesn't go away. So when she takes her treatments, her mental capacity sometimes is not there. It comes and goes. In other words.
I gotcha. Okay, so you gotta have to.
And she is female too.
Okay. So
I'm gonna sit her down. I'm gonna sit her down because not only do I have to talk to her about this, but there's a lot of other things that we need to talk about when I can get her when she's got a clear mind.
Sure. Yeah, no, that makes plenty of sense. First off, what we had talked about yesterday is I wanted to come forward and say I'm going to be paying, or I would pay all of closing costs. Typically, closing costs can be, generally, say $5,000. So I would be paying all the closing costs out of my pocket. I would also do a free lease back for you. You had mentioned that you may. We'll need some time to locate another place and get moved out and all that through the end of the year. So through December 31st of this year, I would do a free lease back for you. So you basically would have the government potentially off your back, and then you wouldn't have to come out of pocket while you're looking for another place to kind of ease a little bit of that stress. Also, I was running the comps and looking at the repairs, and I talked to my contractor, and basically we can come in at $150,000 cash with all the other things into consideration as well.
Okay. See that's an easy number to remember as well. So
Yes.
I don't just put it on your back burner until I call you back. And I've got thanks for that square footage because my sketch comes out 1156 for each side, which is like 24 square foot less than what you told me for each side, so whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty close for government work.
Yeah. And remember that comp is pending next door for 240.
I know.
Okay. So, I mean, if we can find more, that'd be great, but I was just telling you, that's what I know.
Today, I was supposed to do a picture of the street in both directions, and I didn't remember to do that, so I had to go back today. I was running late as it was. I was 10 minutes late, as you well know.
Yeah.
And I noticed everything on that street's a duplex.
It is. And sometimes, it's funny. If I forget to take a picture of something, I'll go on Google Earth and I'll take a picture on my computer. But I'm not an inspector, so I don't know if that's allowed or not. But hey,
no,
yeah. So when you talk,
we're not supposed to use that, even though I use it to kind of double check what I get.
Sure. Yeah.
It's worse having to redo it than it is to, it says on these, especially on these mansions with 2-story, and you have to look at the roof line.
Yeah.
And some of them we don't get to go inside, so we have to guess at what the second floor looks like.
Oh man.
Anyway, well, I appreciate your time and effort on this, and
yeah,
I'm going to get this back to. This will probably get to your finance people. I'm going to have it finished today, so however long they take.
Yeah, that works.
My company will check it and send it on, and it'll probably be, I would think, by the end of the week for sure.
I gotcha. Good stuff. I appreciate you hustling on that. Hey, 2 more quick things. So when you chat with her, let her know that offer essentially comes out to being something like about 160 with me paying the closing and the free lease back. So that's basically what that comes to. And then also I'll need about 30 to 45 days to close. So just keep that in mind. Just, moving some money around, scheduling with the title company, stuff like that. So once you guys are ready, give me a little bit of a lead time so we can make sure that we can close on time, okay?
I appreciate it. I understand.
Thanks, Charles.
Yeah, 30, 45 days is pretty damn fast, considering what other people have gone through.
It is, and I just gotta move some money around the portfolio, and with the appraisals going out there, and then having to get back to the bank, and that's where all that comes from. But you understand all that, so.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it, Charles.
I remember when we bought this, when we first moved to Greenville. Like I said, we lived in some, I guess they're called townhouses, row houses, whatever.
Yeah.
And we had neighbors on both sides. And whenever we found this lot, and they started kind of building on it, and they quit. And so whenever they put a sign up saying we're ready to start building again, I immediately went to call them and said, "This is the lot I want. If I don't get that lot, forget it. I'll go somewhere else." And so anyway, it was a nightmare working with them because the city took forever to approve the house plans.
Yeah.
I mean, so I went down there in person and got the guy that has to approve it and set his down and made him go over everything. So when I went down there, it took him like 2 hours to get it approved compared to the 2 weeks we'd already waited.
Wow.
Sometimes you got to do that, though.
No, I know. Trust me, I know when it comes to the city and permits and all that. Some cities aren't so bad, and some are. You've got to bring them a bag of donuts just to get them to do anything for you.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So, all right.
Once again, I thanks so much for you coming over, and
yeah.
How long is this deal good for?
20
days.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, unless the market changes on us, okay, then my offer is good for you. So let's just call it 30 days from this phone call, only because I know that deadline that we talked about the other day with the forbearance is coming up, and we have no idea what they're doing. And if we decide, okay, I need to get out of this, or you need to get out of this, at least contract-wise, give me enough time to make it happen. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
So let's call it 30 days and chat with her and kind of work her in. And, I know that's the Achilles heel to this whole deal. So chat with her and let me know what she says, all right?
That'll give me 30 days to win the lottery.
Oh, man. Yeah, don't spend all your money on it, though. Usually it doesn't pan out.
No, I spend $4 a week.
Well, yeah, and if you hit it, then it'll be worth it. So, yeah, that won't break anybody. But yeah, give me a shout back and let me know what. Let me know, ultimately what she's thinking. Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot, William.
Thanks, Charles. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. I'm holding the mic because I wanted to make sure I got it with the phone. So, it's not as scary as a lot of people make it sound like when it's getting on the phone, it's talking to people. I talk to him like I know him. I talk to him like he's a friend. I let him talk. I kind of let the seller kind of talk in the direction where they want to talk. He wanted to talk about the house and when he was building it and how he got the lot, and that's okay. I want to hear him out because I want him to also feel more comfortable with me as I want to feel more comfortable with him. And the more interaction, it doesn't even have to be about the deal itself, that we can have, the more comfortable we both feel about making this happen in the first place. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Literally, that right there is an equity play deal of approximately $60,000 to $70,000 worth of equity. It would take me about a week's worth of work to do. And that's literally, guys, how easy it is to close a deal in real estate, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Smash that like button if you got any useful information. And till next time, I'll see you on the next one.